All right, round two. So I damaged the paint that I did, so I will do it again, but I put the plug, and I will do the same. I refill the tank, and we are going to try again to see if we can hold this bike running, and then once we get temperature, we are going to be able to do the sync of the carburetors. I still have a leak on the valve over here, so I'm trying to avoid it. Okay, it doesn't run without choke, so let's see what's the problem. Okay, so I changed the valve of the feed, and now it's not leaking. So we'll see. I also tied this bolt in order to make it a little bit more revs. And now let's see how it goes with idle. All right, so what I will do, I will adjust this one because it's to the top. So what I will do, I will lose all this one, the 1, 3, and 4, because number 2 is the master. So if I lose these ones to go to the upper or to the release level, I will be able to do more adjustments here. And at the moment I think it's running, but we need to do the adjustments of the carbs before we do something like that. Or before it can run smooth. And also I will change the oil. Now we know that it's running. Oh, by the way, I will do the check of the 76 Fahrenheit, 191, 86, 280. All right, 115. So we know that number 2 is the master, so it's running at 249. So we're going to lose all these screws and then go from there. So I found that there is a missing spring. Here is the one that I was looking. So I found this one, and I didn't know where it was. So you see, this one is just. So I was able, don't ask me why or how, but I was able to put this spring inside without removing the. So now what I'm pushing here is just to put them inside this groove or groove. It jumped. Okay, I need to... Hello, Logan. Dame la mano. Hi, Logan. Qué bonita dar la mano tú, Logan. Hi, down. Down. Logan, sit. Sit. Down. No, down. Logan. Down. Ay. Muy bien, muy bien. All right, my friends. So we know that the bike runs. At the moment, we are having some issues with the cylinder number 1. It has compression, it has a spark, but it's not firing. So I know that it runs, so the bike is a little hot, warm. So what I will do the oil at the moment. So I don't want to be testing the bike more without changing the oil. The carbs looks that they are aligned, but I don't know if something is wrong. So what I will remove the air box and then do some trials with starting fluid directly to the cylinder number 1 and then remove the cap, because I have a tool that I can, oh, where I left it. Okay, so I have a tool that, a screwdriver, it will fit here. It will be no problem. 1, 2, and 3. And I will be able to remove the cover and see if there is something wrong over there. Okay, so oil. So I always like to use the Motul 3000 for all bikes, 10W40. This is mineral oil and it's not nothing fancy. It's not synthetic, but it's what has all the approvals for MAA2, API, SL, so it covers all, so you will be good without slipping your clutch. So everything should be good. For the filter, I bought this one at Repsila as well, and it's a great filter. Sorry, so what I was saying is I bought this at Repsila, and they give you very good customer service. I have the membership as well, so you get delivery in 2 days. All right, so for this, here is our oil pan. So what we are going to do, we have 2 oil pans. So we are going to drain from here, from this bolt. And then also, we have the one in the bottom. I will try to show you where it is. Oh, sorry. So here it is, and this is a 17 millimeters, and then we're going to do also the oil filter that is here. It's a 12 millimeters, so this one is, we're going to remove both. All right, let's begin. All right, make sure you have it in on bolt. Oh my God, it's tight. I don't know why they do that tight. Oh, sorry. All right. I will be pushing up so then both layers. So I'm just going to pull it forward and then remove with that 12 millimeters. Oh, why they have it that so tight? Oh, damn. Oh, no. It's spinning. This is when a 10 minutes job becomes a 2 hours job. Great. Whew. I think if here has the O-ring that we have here. We have our O-ring. Great. So it has two O-rings. I don't know what is the second one because we just need this one. Oh, this is part of the filter. All right, so this was part of this, you see? All right. Okay, so we have the O-rings. As I said, I don't know what is this for. I will do a deep cleaning on this one and then I will come back. So in the meantime, so we are just draining. I don't think we have that much of oil. I will remove this one just to see how much oil we have in this location or in this oil pan. All right. For that one, we will need the 17 as well. And then I don't know. I may need to get I'm sorry. Here is 17. I may need a funnel, so whatever drops to here. But it's not very comfortable. All right. All right. So what we are going to do now is to remove this cross washer and replace it with a new one. So this is very. We do like over torquing. So now we have this, the bolt. We're going to clean it, and then once it's all drained, we put it back with a new cross washer. For this one, it's an 12 millimeters diameter, so make sure you use the correct one. All right, so here is the cross washer, the other one, and I was taking a look on the while I was cleaning. So the other O-ring that comes there is for this. So what we will do is to remove the old one. I don't want to destroy it because it may, in case it doesn't fit, I can use it. So I'm putting just a little bit of grease just to slide easier. That's done. All right, so we're going to continue doing the cleaning, the draining, and now I will proceed to do the other one that I have a little bit. I will put the air filter, the oil filter, and then I will be able to clean this area so it doesn't drop any more oil, and then move the oil pan or the catcher under the. All right, so we are going to put the oil filter. I was trying to get a better angle, but I didn't. So let's see. So I have this filter, the seal, the gasket, everything. The case is cold, is clean. So we're just going to. Oh, this is very important. Make sure you have this notch. That one goes on top, and it is because it fits the little thing that we have here. You see, this one is where it's going to fit. Alright, so now the filter is there, it's on, it's ready. Now we're going to do this one, and we are going to be able to move to this area, and if we have any drips or leaks, it's going to be okay. So for this one, I don't really have a good way to do it. So what I will do, I will put the funnel and remove the bolt. This one wasn't that bad. The caps, both of them, turn them correctly, put the safety washer, and now we're going to pour this. The instruction says 3.7 liters, so I will do 2 first, or what fit here. All right, we're going to see the level because we may need to turn on the bike in order for the oil to go to the oil pan, so, or at least to rotate the motor. Oh yeah, it's super full. So I'm just going to turn the motor in order to make the oil pump to pull oil, but yeah, still full. So I will need to because it's showing only. I just put 2 liters, but you have to put 3.7. So let me see if it has more room for the other ones. Oh. Oh yeah, we can put another 1.7 liter and see, because you see we have here. So let's do that. We have 1.7. All right, let's see if it went down. Oh yeah, it went down. So we can put the other 3.7 or the whatever was missing. I don't know why this is not hot. It's hot, but not so much. So it's about 27 degrees Celsius. Is 81, 3 and 17, 251, 5. So that can be something regarding the sync, but I think something is wrong with it. This one still. So what I did, I push a little bit more this one. So I will do it again and see if it makes any difference. I don't know where. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to lose this just to push more and open for more gas. So let's see. So I need to get the choke again. So alright, so it's running. I don't know, the battery just ran out. I will change it, but no, I don't believe it is 87, 300 and something, 400 and something, 600. So I don't believe something is, I don't know what is not happening here, or if it's not getting enough fuel, but let me see. So she is Susie and she's beautiful. Give me la mano. Ay, qué muy tapete. She's beautiful. And Logan, Logan is here. Logan, ven, ven. Ay, qué tapete. Alright guys, here's Logan. Logan. So what I found is, I think the carburetor is dry and it's not allowing any kind of fuel to get in. So maybe the floats, I did an adjustment and it was too close or too tight. So what I will do, I will remove them, because I was doing this and it didn't drop any kind of fuel. So it was running, and whenever I was putting more like starting fluid, it was running. So let's see. So it seems like, oh, I need something to put the gas so it doesn't drip that much. I don't have nothing handy, but you see, it drops. But maybe something was not letting the carburetor go, because the cup was empty, and now when I remove it, it was starting to flow some gas. So what I will do, I will close this valve and then so now I'm looking at Parcilla, and I am looking to the diagram, and it says that the floats, this round area goes up. So I will do it again and go back to this. It's the other way. So because now it's not pushing, but here it's pushing. So it stopped it over there. I don't know if I have to bend this area so it does open, and nobody's closing over there. If I switch them to the other side, I don't know. Alright, so seems that the carbs are not leaking anymore. and I have the valve open. I plug the carburetor sink. This is from Alpha Moro. Hopefully they are working good, because I see this one is like in this spot, this is different spot, different spot, and different spot. I will contact them and see, but let's see. Mm. It's not giving me the light. All right. In this part of the video, what I'm trying to do is to turn on the bike to maintain it in without the choke, and then so I am adjusting the revs. As you can see, they're at 3,000, so it keeps dying. And then after that, when I was able to keep the choke out of the bike and running, I was starting to play with the carburetors, and in order first number 1, then 3 and 4. So what I'm doing here is just adjusting the needles, the height, and trying to get the same vacuum from all of them. And when I'm doing this, I am watching as well to the gauges that we have that I have in front of the bike. So it's always go adjust and release, adjust, and then until it's getting better. At this point, all the cylinders should be running the same, and this is what we are aiming to do. So that's why I keep adjusting the throttle, the accelerator, and also the height of every needle that is on the carbs. It's not a recipe for this, you just do it and keep doing it. As you can see, the engine sounds better, more stable, more in the idle condition that is not very sparkly. So we're going to keep evaluating and doing some adjustments on this. As I said, there is no one way to do it. It's just back and forward from 1, 3, and 4 carburetor, and also the idle speed. So our carbs are good. I will remove these rods, and the next things that we're going to do, we're going to fix the fork seals, we're going to fix the brake, and we're going to replace the exhaust for a very good condition new one, tires, and I got from 4to1.com great service. So I have the new piston, seal, valve, cover, fork seals. Also, because our choke is cable was broke, so I replaced it. We didn't have the band for the battery, and because these are like $15, the whole set, I will replace the 4 spark plugs, and I will use also this one just to make sure that they are calibrated, that they should be, but we should use it 0.6 to 0.7 millimeters. Also I have this one that I paint to have it. This is the used one, so I need to remove and clean inside the old gasket. I'm sorry. So it's clean, but it's not enough. So I will remove the seal inside, do some cleaning, and with steel wool or with a very soft sandpaper, and also cover the carburetors. But basically we have everything to finish the bike. Once we are done, I will repaint this area. The carbs are not leaking anymore. We'll remove this tape. We have oil. We have battery charged, and then I did some painting. You can see the frame is painted as well. We're going to do some chroming and fixing the fender. So a lot of TLC, and I will do this fast forward because I have a video of how to do this already. I have a video of how to do polish. I have a video of carburetors. The wire doesn't have any problem because this wire, as you can see, is broke. So we're going to replace it for a new one from Motion Pro. And spark plugs are working, but I will replace with the new ones. So okay, thank you so much. Please subscribe. Alright, the reason that I changed the cylinder or the piston is because I found some issues with this one. I don't know if you can see it here, but in this area there are some like damage. So I don't want to be sliding up and down or side to side and having some leaks. So the new one is just the same diameter and all the same specs. So what I will do now, I will do to fix this, to replace the gasket. Or the seal. Don't throw anything away, because what about if the new one doesn't fit correctly? So just double check. Perfect fit. Okay, so as we can see, this was a perfect fit. I call it a success, and I am happy with the product. So next I will just have it ready for assembly, but this is going to be part of the assembly to the tire, that we have a lot of work to do now. So now I will replace the spark plugs for new ones. These are NGK D8EA, and I will replace them for the Champion that were there. It's something is weird, because we are going to use 5/8 to remove it, and then we're going to use the NGK 18 millimeters socket. So I just did this for the moment, but this is what we are going to do with all four. So now we see that this is a Champion RA6HC, and it has the same thread and it has the same length, so it's not going to hit the piston. So now we're going to put it there. Oh, but before that, we're going to use some dielectric grease. So we'll use this, and then be gentle with this. It's going to help you. So with all the other fork. What we are going to do now to the bike is we are going to replace the fork seals. As you can see, these are worn, and also they are leaking, as you can see here. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the tire, we're going to remove the brake line, we are going to also to try to clean this fender, and then at the moment I'm just going to replace the seals and maybe do some cleaning, because I still need to change the tires for new ones, and also I would like to go tomorrow to the DMV in order to get my title. So we're going to do this fast forward, because I already did some videos of how to replace these fork seals. I already have them here. They are brand new. Have them here to replace them. Here's another one, and here is the other one. So for this, what I will do, I will put this, I will raise this lift. We're going to remove these zip tie downs, and I'm going to grab them from the back, from this part of the bike, and I'm just going to keep them just level, so we don't have any issues. So as we can see here, what I'm doing is just to lift the bike from the front side. I was able to do it, and then remove the lugs from the wheel chock, and remove the tire, and removing the fender, the front fender. Now that I removed the front fender, we're draining this fork, and it's nasty how the oil is all kind of difficult, it's rotten or something, but it's pretty bad. Nothing
This oil
what
is,
the oil
yeah, it's pretty
fork
bad.
oil should be. So as you can see,
So okay, I will keep
so it's bad. So now what we are
going
going
in
to do is to
fast mode.
remove the
I want you to see
the
this.
bolt from the top of the fork in order to release the spring, and then after that we just remove all the seals that we can from that one, and remove the lower fork. Now what I'm doing is cleaning and degreasing, and after degreasing I'm doing like hand elbow grease, but I'm removing all the stains with a sandpaper. Basically it's like a 600 sandpaper, and now I am removing the seal. So I'm doing a bearing extractor tool to remove it, and once I do it, the fork is kind of free of any other components, and then I clean it inside, outside, and then what I'm going to do, I have a bench for buffing. As you can see, I put a blue tape in order to show you how it's before and how it's after. So it's a great difference, and yeah, it's great. So now you can compare how it was and how it is now. Kind of original look. And now what I want to finish the fork, just doing the same, finishing the part and having it nice and clean. So now I am applying a little bit of grease, and then I'm going to push the seal with a dice that is kind of the same diameter, so it doesn't affect to push it, and putting everything back. So I'm using the rod that locks the bolt. I'm putting the seals, the gasket, and everything, the bolt, and then with an impact driver I tight the bolt. Now that the seal is good and has the lock in place, the seal is there. So now I'm plugging the cap for the bottom. Here is the tag of the expiration date, 1978. So I will remove this tag, but I don't know what does it mean. Indiana certificate of inspection. Oh, it was inspected in Indiana. So yep. So I'm filling the fork, and I'm making sure that it's up and down, so we fill it, all the chambers, putting the spring and putting the nut. With this should be done. Alright guys, so I just put the bike back, the tank. I did a little test on it. I still need to do some just some things to make it nicer, but I will change this exhaust, because as you can see it has some patches here. It has some rust on the bottom, but these ones are worse. So as you can see, these are not very fixable, and let me show you why. But yeah, these are in a bad shape. You can tell here. Yeah, it's rotten. So you see inside it's all broke as well here. So yeah, I was able to find these ones on Facebook Marketplace, so they look pretty good, and I will be able to replace them. I bought them for about $180, as we can tell here. Here are the itemized things, and yeah, exhaust 175. So alright, let's do this. I will do this in fast motion. For this we will need 12 millimeters and 14. So this is a very simple operation, just to remove the exhaust and replace it with the new one. As you can see, is kind of no problem. Everything fits great. I think these were from a 1978, which is the same model. So now what I'm doing is just doing some polishing. I did a little bit of cleaning with the sandpaper first, and then I'm using mothers and using a buffer. So I'm putting a lot of mothers polishing compound, and then buffing the surface and cleaning, buffing and cleaning. Alright guys, so the bike is almost ready. We're going to do some fine tuning. Brakes are done, exhaust is done. So everything on the back is done. We are going to replace the tires as well, but what we are going to do next, we are going to replace the coils and the caps for new ones, just because sometimes I feel electricity when I touch the cable, so we may be losing some, but for a 40 years old bike, new coils are going to be great. We're going to remove the air filter. We're going to make sure that the jets are clean, and also that the needles that are here are all at the same level, like number 3, because I saw one of them that was 5 and then 3, so I will make sure to do that again. We are going to check the timing on the bike, just to make sure that there is a spark, that the spark is at the correct time. We're going to do that here. And tires, we are going to change the horn, and basically that's it. The bike should be running great, and eventually we're going to, after the burnouts, we're going to replace the tires. Even if they look good, they are dry and old, like 12 years old. So alright guys, thank you for watching, and the next video will be part number 3 out of 3. So thank you.